me, said, "This message is a test."
All right, how are we doing today, folks? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. All right, wouldn't be a stream with me if I didn't constantly have to tune shit. Where's the mute option? Guess I'll just have to live with this. Maximum gain. Alright, folks, you should be able to hear me nice and great now. Alright, we got a plain and simple one here today. We have a Doors Gorilla Tag Movement clone. Now, I can say I've seen a few Doors clones, but I can't say I've seen one with Gorilla Tag Movement yet. However, while I'm not a fan of Gorilla Tag Movement, I will do my best to be fair and indiscriminate towards the gameplay just because I'm not a fan of the movement. There are times when Gorilla Tag can work nice. I just hope this one feels good. It'll have to do. I'm tired of tuning things. I've been working at this for way too long. Alright, I can also see this game is going to have drift be a problem. But I won't fault the game for that. The lack of accessibility settings is sometimes to be expected. I will say I think this is a pre-release as of right now. Pop in. It's a tiny area. What do we got here? Credits room. As far as I'm aware, I'm not going to be appearing here. I have been trying to help the owner of this. He's a friend of mine I've made. But, as I've said, I will do my best to review this indiscriminately as I can. I'm going to try to anyway. Oh, that was weird. Disable? Disabled, okay. I'm gonna assume it did the thing. I don't need a camera. I'm gonna say, I've already got it to one terrible recording system up, I don't need two. Alright. So, I either have to go without text-to-speech at all, or we're gonna have to keep going. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not taking it going. going on? I can't have nice things. He have shit to try. Alright. It said the hands, I mean, they're not terrible. I mean, they're in proper position, but our body is also very high up, so we don't have a lot of under room. If that makes sense. All right. I've said. What the hell was that? Well, okay then. I guess I lost. That was weird. Alright. I should mention that this is a pre-alpha, I think. I don't even think the game is released publicly yet. So there is to be expected bugs and such. It happens. I mean, look at Skyrim. A million bugs a minute. Maybe it was a first time thing. Maybe this won't be it. Boy. Okay, I can't move there. Oh, okay, the HUD is not HUD. Well, I mean, it is. It's just don't touch the cube. Alright. I did remember playing this when he first was looking for testers, trying to help a buddy out. And that version had a lot of problems. It is nice to see that some other stuff's been fixed. The articles do look nice. Wow. I'll hang on to this for now. The doors feel tiny compared to me. What are we, 8 feet tall? Not gonna question the noise, it's probably fine.
At J Bob White said, "Mornin'."
Oh, another one of these. Again? So, not really much to gauge so far, besides the doors feeling kind of odd, some seams. That's not the worst thing in the world. I've seen seams of worse in other games. Come on, up the stairs. Alright, so for right now, we're just going to focus on giving the game a bit of a proper look at. We're going to get through our first major run and all that. Shh. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. No. Oh, I can't throw things. They kind of just drop.
At J Bob White
Alright,
said,
I don't need items.
"Are you a robot?"
I don't need items. Ignore the seed moth pinging noises. Don't see it. If I don't see it, I can't say it's wrong. But there is totally half a room right here. Yep, nope, it's not there. Am I going the right way? Or smack me forward. Okay, good. I was a little worried that we got soft locked. Oh. Ah, okay then. Yep, yep, okay. Guess we're not going in there then. One thing that could genuinely help this game a bit is changing the player scale down. We are massive in this environment. That and a certain amount of things like disabling collisions at certain points. Oh, okay, then yeah, sure, why not? At least it works. So I wonder if I can get them to bug out using the old 8 overlaps, because I'm assuming this was done with forward instead of forward plus. That's noise. Is it gonna move? No? Okay. How fast is power? Oh, wow, power train's really fast in these.
At MB-15 Naval Commander 61 said, "Wanna say he's a Roblox character."
Okay. That flashing, like I get wanting to show the slow power. I'm gonna be honest, that is not the way I would do it. I think a flicker would
At MB-15 Naval Commander 61 said, "Also, your mic audio is really quiet, but the quality's fine." At MB-15 Naval Commander 61 said, "The TDS works fine, laughing face."
Lighter? It is. No idea what it does, but sure, why not? Oh. Here, hold on, Zippo. Okay, then. So, if I remember correctly, I remember talking about this quote-unquote dark room just lowers the player's exposure without actually modifying the lights. There's a downside to that. These lights that you would otherwise want now have no benefit or purpose per se. They just exist. They don't really serve or solve a purpose because the purpose they have can't affect. Maybe it's just Did I live? Did I die? It's really dark in here. Consider it's another exposure loader. How do I get out? Shit. And now it is really, really dark in here. But the difference is, I think the light this time actually does help, because it's just how drastically dark this one is. No. Is it just going to stay dark? Or is this... Okay, this is not the exit. Lighter isn't working. And because of that, I actually just sort of now barely can see. It makes it really hard to interact with the environment or progress. Which, I mean, I get, but everything drains so fast. Like, for this example, I actually straight up just can barely see out. It's really hard to locate the next room now. Even with, well, without the ideal conditions of some degree of light. There we go. It's still dark, or am I gonna be coming in? I can't tell. I love how y'all can say stuff with TTS. I actually just straight up cannot hear it. I just looked, I was like, oh, I really haven't seen anything. That's good to see ya. Good to hear ya. Robot? Yeah, no, we Roblox robot character creator. Which way is the exit? This is too dark for the inside of this at minimum. Like, the ideal way you can do an extremely dark game is not punishing the player for not having a light, but providing enough information, or punishing the player for not having enough light, but providing the player enough information to keep moving without one. I think that's ideal design for cases like these. Because again, I'm blind. Genuinely, it is so goddamn dark. I literally can't see anything. Maybe our light will come back. I'm assuming these are on a set per basis. Yeah. Okay. I can see again. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. What do I do here? Is there another room I missed? This is supposed to be 22. Do I have to go? Oh, yeah, we are way too big for this. Movement is hard. What's this? Is this a light? It looks like a bell. And I mean, I get doing tight corridors. Genuinely, I really do. This does not feel good to move around. I'm barely able to move. I think that's where I came in. Oh, and crouching doesn't help because of how tall our player body really is. I'm gonna assume that was unintentional. I would try to get out of the map, but I'm trying to play this as intended, at least for this first run. Before I move on to breaking, bugs, yada yada, we gotta know what we're dealing with. As for right now, we have so much player body that it's actually really hard to sit anywhere. And two, I actually don't know enough about doors beyond the bare minimum. I know one character. Is this it? No, wait, this is where we came in from. Also, it's offset. I mean, I've seen worse games actively up on the store. There's this one Project SCP game. Like, doors, walls, they all have scenes. A bunch of it's, like, really janky. Like, it's genuinely, clearly someone's, like, passion project or whatnot. Please tell me this is the entrance. Come on. Yeah! That was hard. I remember seeing some logs for the notes about, I don't know why it just suddenly got dark, but it did. idea. Okay, I don't need to be red this time. Sure, it's taking a while. Without loading screens, unfortunately, this is meant to be one, do you just kill me if I... Well, that's the first time I think I've ever died to a pause manager. Is this every time? Is it gonna be there again? Is it definitely pause manager gonna be there again?
At J. Bob White said, "You are died."
Oh god, it is. Alright, just gotta around it. Oh, this time it's... Oh. Real life? It's so dark again. It is so dark again. I am died. So, the hit spot doesn't actually seem to be the hand or the actual wrist point. Oh god, it's back. Just don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Because what I'm thinking is I'm hitting the bottom button when I'm going by it. I still don't know why my HP is like red. Let's just gun for new rounds. I'm assuming that these are prefabs specifically as the same one, which means that for the most part we're always going to be looking in the same one spot for buttons, but I think I've already been proven wrong. Alright, I'll give them props there. The idea, the multiple different underfloors do at least leave a nice taste in your mouth. It means you'll usually be doing something different from each one. And if these are multiple corridors besides seats, it does seem to be looking pretty good. Alright, let's get back to gunning through the rooms. Another one? Okay, that's that big. What the hell was that? Also, ow. That doesn't... Did I just get serious roomed? Wait, but I wasn't doing anything wrong, no! You can't do this to me! Let me out! Michael! Michael, don't leave me here, Michael! Michael! God damn it, what the hell? What happened? I mean, I know I can barely see. The video exposure is probably terrible. We are in the floor. Actually, wait, this is good. This is good. Come on. I literally can't interact with this. I can't do anything because the pause menu is broken too. What do I do here? Okay, yep, okay then. Shit. Okay. I'm doing the one thing I can't do. Okay, yep, we had to, we're gonna have to restart, okay. So, overview-wise, I will say, first, I think that knowing who's behind a project is important, especially if you're to believe what is to be said. A group like Sublife is a shit group. They are terrible. They are evil. They claim to have a team of 30 and use nothing but AI art and the same 15 cents of assets. Rip off. This game doesn't really feel like it was meant to be a rip off. Sure, it's buggy. Sure, it's very broken. But when I say it feels like a rip off, oh, well, I guess we're doing this now. I'm free! Ah, damn, I was going to try to get even freer. Alright, I didn't even try that time. So, I know that there's like 4 people behind this, and I know that they are really not trying to rip people off, because I haven't seen a single microtransaction yet. I haven't seen anything that's trying to upsell me or charge me or anything. None like that. Oh god, my pause menu is back to kill me. Don't you do it. Alright, we're just gonna gun for new rooms. But, is the exposure getting lower with every new room?
At J. Bob White said, "No free Erdem for you."
So the game is fighting to keep me both inside and trying to push me out of the vents at the same time. Through the wall. Game? We are back again with it too dark to actually see anything. Oh, there's a drawer right here. Is there a flashlight by any chance? Okay, let me try some. gonna assume that's a lockpick. That must already be open. I think I went the wrong way, which means that there's probably that guy in the lobby now waiting for me. So he can kill me. Damn it. I'll take my last gold then. I can't even get to the lobby. Like, kill me! I hate this amount of like darkness. I can't see anything. It is frustrating. I know it looks terrible on video because I know you guys can barely see anything either. No freedom for me. You are right, there is no freedom here. Only doors upon doors upon doors. Nope, not that way. Alright, I can see the stairs, kind of. This game genuinely needs something to help it with this. What the hell? If I could see... Okay, I can vaguely see my hands. Come on, stairs, let me use the stairs. I just realized you guys can see slightly better than I can. Is it here?
At JBob said, hands you a LVL1 flashlight.
I walked in, but I can't be sure. What? I died? Why? No, I'll take a level 1 flashlight. Anything better than nothing. Okay. Which way? So, would I say this is a bad game as of right now? Yes, but there's a caveat. This is still a pre-alpha. There's no official launch. There's no official release yet. It is very early in testing. But there are bugs I just cannot deny that would leave so much to be desired. Interactions feel a bit rough. Oh, the grid is odd. It doesn't fall the way you think it would at all.
At JBob White said, no death scene, just dead.
Okay. And we're in. And then we're out, and then we're in. Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. I gotta leave one of them behind. I'm gonna leave both of them behind. Too close to the dresser. I'll take some gold, I guess. I'll take that too. Alright, keep moving. Open door. I saw you that time. Oh man. It's a shame I can't combine flashlights to restore power. blockers that look, I'm pretty sure, nice, especially if you want to be more aggressive. I think the stock and standard is to purl and noise in, or have it smoothly transition back to being bright, but have a hard cut to dark, or rather quick. The seek equivalent seems to always spawn in front of you, kind of, making it much more easy. Making it really easy to deal with them. You see, this is what I mean by when you do only the exposure to do brightness, you get this. Oh. I think that was supposed to kill me. Yeah, Seagull seems to spawn. Why'd I die? What am I dying to? Yeah, no death scene. Death scenes in VR are usually just a pop-up of you've died. Keep my hands up because that noise is so loud. Alright, Roman, I'm gonna be real, man. Your game, it needs some tweaking. I've been tweaking. Just really, my arms are kind of disconnected just a bit from the body. Run away! Oh, ow! Ow! Fuck! My arms. They don't seem to be arming properly. But I'll take a basic visual break. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little roach. Is that here? Can I pass it? The key. Is it over here? We are 3 rooms in. There's no way I'm struggling this much on one floor. Oh, it's right here. God damn it. It's getting darker. I'll take this one. This one, no, okay, I guess we're going 4. I'm assuming that's an error sound, which I will give props for. It's nice to know that what I was doing wasn't going to do anything, instead of just continuously doing it for 3.5 minutes thinking I was missing or something. But, as dumb as the question sounds, what's the point of the lockpick then? This is so hard. Be gone, foul one-frame demon. What the hell? The immortal cockroach. The immortal cockroach. All hail the immortal cockroach. Here's an interesting bug to report. Cockroaches become immortal if they spawn inside the mimics. Also, why do mimics get angry? Is it because I looked at them? Is it because I didn't look at them? No. Go to sleep. Go to sleep before burn your house down. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little baby. Oh God, it's shit. Come on, come on. You know you want it. Movement in this is, it's better. It is a lot better than it was. I will acknowledge that, and I will acknowledge the improvements. Not a douchebag, but it's still not great. It's functional, and I do think if we weren't as big and we weren't as tall, it would be a lot better. No. I will say the fact that we have a working seat system, so rooms can be different, is a massive upside for the game. No two runs may end up being the exact same. Oh, it's super darkness. Oh yeah, it's exposure darkness, so like flashlight doesn't. Since it's exposure darkness, this isn't really gonna do anything. Game-wise, I'm assuming a full 100% completed run to room, I think 100 is what the games usually have you go to. Oh. Arms are moving further and further the more I play. Like, was that always this much of my vision? I think Band-Aids restore like 20. It's nice to know that they do restore a good portion. It's not a flat like nothing. I think that lets you take an extra hit per. Left this thing. I've used it like 3 times. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little boy. There's your baby crying. You know, I actually remember, so the cockroach. Yeah, my arms are getting further. This is further right than it was, I'm sure of it. I think that's a fair point to say I've looked and seen most of what this game has to offer. I really do. So I suppose now would be a good time to essentially give it a bit of a overview, a thing. I'd like to say, as far as I'm concerned, these guys, they aren't just out here for your money. They do genuinely give a shit about what they're trying to put out. This doesn't feel like a labor of, I mean, I know it looks like it. It could be cheap. But in all credits, this game is functional enough. It's very clearly early on in its life cycle. This game isn't very old. Is that actually correct? 12, 17... That is not correct. But, while it obviously is early in its life cycle, I cannot recommend it in good consciousness into this current state. However, it does not mean it is not, or it does not have any form of possibility. This game is just young. It needs time to improve. It's not publicly available, and do not, under any circumstances, go forth to attempt to contact these developers in negative aspects. There's no reason to do so, and you are a terrible person if you choose to do so. These guys right here at least are trying. I've seen far worse. I've beta tested for far worse. This game just simply needs more time. However, as I've said, in its current state, I cannot recommend going out of your way to play this unless this is specifically your kind of thing. It's cool, and I do think they are looking for beta testers. Genuinely, it could be fun. There's just some stuff that will need to be improved. That being said, I do not regret playing this. I am not here from payment. I am not here as a thing. Roman is my friend. Yes, but that does not mean I'm giving him a free good rating. I could have sworn I could go in there at some point. Well, I don't know what the login streak does. I think it's just a flex thing. Also, it is nice to see that these did work. Kind of. It's a bit hard to tell what you're actually looking at, but... I mean, I was able to say, yeah, I mean, they work. Props there. At least the one setting they have works fully functionally. That's so much more than I can say for a lot of games I've played. But as I said, I cannot recommend this at this moment unless you're specifically looking for something this buggy and broken. However, I think this game has speedrun potential. Now, granted, I know, or I think, I'm assuming really, I should be honest, I'm just assuming, rooms only load if you hit the door, meaning that going outside the map to speedrun it is probably not likely. But as it currently stands, this game does have a degree of potential. I would like to follow it, and I will probably at some point recover it later on when it's further in its development cycle. I hope everyone who's watching, including those who I know worked on this, enjoyed the stream. If they are not here, I will have to come bring some attention to certain issues. Some of these are far more noticeable, but far less glaring. My main grime, or grip, or whatever have you, is, as a player who hasn't personally played Doors a lot, I remember playing it like once or twice in Rec Room. It was too dark to really enjoy. And the game never really gave me anything for light. It just kept trying to sell me on stuff. This is not a terrible game. It is at least good, but I don't know what I'm dealing with. I mean, shoot, the only reason the cockroach dies when I press my hand against it is because originally when it was bugged and wouldn't deal damage, so I would just put my hand over it, tell it to go, shh, go to sleep. When Roman was actually on voice call with me. I am really happy that they added that. That's funny. I like that. You gotta love when a developer loves their community, and I think this will be one of those cases. But, as I've said, I just cannot in consciousness recommend this as a good Doors game. However, this game I think is looking for bug testers or people to hype it up. Regardless, it has potential, and it's by a bad game by bugs. Bugs that need time to be fixed. I think this game's only 6 months into its development cycle. The fact it's gotten this far is something to be proud of. Roman. Hang on, let me just make sure I'm looking at everyone's names. I don't say. Roman. Short King, Frenchy Fries, and Reekler 18. This is not nothing. Well, obviously I can't recommend it as a great game. I do enjoy my good bad games, and this, as of right now, is one of them. I might play it again. It might be a fun way to kill 10 minutes. I'm surprised we've only been doing this for 40-ish. A PC version would be nice for recording, but I'll only press my luck as hard as I can press my luck. Other than that, I'm not really sure there's much more to say. This is fine for what it is at the moment. Needs time to be worked on. It's a small team of like 4 guys who definitely aren't getting paid. Like, this is just a fan project. It's got bugs, it's got issues, and the developers are very new. It's to be expected. If you were expecting, after hearing that, if you're expecting the next Far Cry game or the next GTA, your expectations are far too incorrect. This is not bad. This is fine for who is working on it and how far along it is. We will be covering this again maybe in the future. I don't know. I'm doing this to keep my role partially, but because, I mean, every game needs a proper in-depth review. With that, I bid everyone a farewell. I need to continue tweaking my text-to-speech settings, because without being on PCVR, I actually can't hear the text-to-speech. And with that, peace to everyone. Remember, reach beyond the stars, grab on, and do not let go.